Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Are you hearing me?
This is exactly why I'm a big and fat son. Because every day, I go for my num. Hi guys, it's your boy Imani back with another video for you, and I'm sorry I'm late. I'm really sorry I'm late. Let me explain. So I got into school, or I got into the program that I wanted to get into, and I've been all over the place trying to get things sorted out for the past 2 weeks, trying to get everything in order. And I was on the road all day today, yesterday, Friday, Thursday, all day. So I didn't get a chance to make a video, but I'm making it now at 6:23 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. I'm making it now. And while I was in the city today, I decided to stop and get me some ribs. So I got me some ribs, and I kind of forgot to get the sauce. Well, I got the sauce, but then I ate the sauce with like half of the ribs. So the sauce is finished. I came home and I did some fries, and yeah, let's get into it. So for this week, I wanted to talk about sex shaming, primarily because I am the kind of person where I'm very open about my sex life. If you ask me a question, I will answer you. I won't feel embarrassed or ashamed about the things that I've done. And it's quite interesting that most of the people who I've spoken to, who have asked me about my sex life, and I've told them some of the things that I've done, they're like, oh, you're this, you're that. No, I just enjoy sex. Thank you very much. I just enjoy sex. So here's the thing. I grew up in a household where we never, ever spoke about sex or anything sex related. And I guess it's the norm because in my church it was kind of the same thing for other families. If you weren't over, I think what, 21 or 25 or something like that, if you weren't over that age, you weren't allowed to have certain conversations. And I grew up not having any conversations and just learning everything as I go. And with that, after a while I became very confident I became very confident and comfortable to express myself, be comfortable with what I'm doing, along with talking about what it is that I have done. And it was, at first, it was kind of hard because I had to get myself out of the mindset where it was taboo to talk about BJs, or it was taboo to talk about sexual positions or anything of that sort, but after a while I was like, no, I do it. I do it all. Thank you very much. So one thing that I've experienced, one thing I heard is that, or this is something that I think everybody knows about, if a female has sexual relations with like more than one guys, or more than one different guys, then she's classified as a, alright, a hoe. However, if a guy does it, then he's classified as a player, top dog, or whatever. But in my opinion, people look down on me because I've had a lot of sexual escapades. And when I talk to people about it, they're like, no, why did you do that? Like, ew, I can't believe you did that. And then they have a completely different perception of me, I guess. But the thing is, I don't care. I have a major problem with people who judge people who have sex and are comfortable talking about it, or have sex that is considered to be normal. And people who have sex that is considered to be normal, I have a problem with them who have a problem with people who don't have normal sex, right? Your normal is different from my normal. I love doing it outside. I like doing it in strange places, but there are some people who say, I'll keep it in the bedroom. Fine, that's your normal. Normal for me is anywhere I please, or anywhere that's available. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, stop shaming people who express who they are sexually, you know? Stop judging people or looking at them differently for exploring and finding out what they like from what they don't like, blah, blah, blah. Look at it this way. What you like to do, or no, the kind of food you like to eat is different from the kind of food that I like to eat, or maybe different from the food that I like to eat. Do you look at me weird because I eat pork? Because there are people who don't eat pork. Oh, excuse me. Do you look at me different because I eat pork? Some people don't eat pork, right? So I'm just saying, it's something that we all do. And the thing is, there are more people doing it now than before. There are more people doing it now and being vocal about it than before. But there's still a lot of people who are judging. Why do you need to judge? Am I doing it with you? I remember I went on a hookup date with someone, and the person was like, so what do you like to do? I was like, I don't know, let's see what the vibe is, you know, what are you into? Because for me, I don't want to go tell you something that I'm into and then you're not into that, or you find that weird, you know? So to avoid that, what I do is, if I'm coming to your place, you tell me what you're into and stuff, and then most things I'm into, and then we'll do whatever. But if you're coming to my place, I'm gonna ask you, and then you tell me what you're into, and then if it works for me, then it works. But y'all need to stop shaming people who are having sex. Like fun sex, that's what it's called. Fun sex. Simple. This is good. The crunch has a rhythm. I started this conversation the other day with one of my best friends, and she was saying that while we were growing up, This is a mess. A complete mess. While we were growing up, I'm gonna get to that. We weren't able to have certain conversations, and this is why she feels that a lot of ladies, young ladies go, or young girls I should say, go and they get pregnant because they don't know a lot of things. And this is why, no, this is what she said. This is why a lot of people now don't know how to date, because when we were growing up, we were only told, stay away from this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. There was never anything to say, do this, or there was never a guide to help you. It was always, don't do this, don't do that, don't go there. If he says come over, don't go. If she says come over, don't go. And then no, or if you guys are going to meet up in a public place where everybody can see you. I get it. And this is why a lot of persons now, when they get into relationships, they are scared. A lot of persons go from one extreme to another. One, when they start dating, they instantly start thinking about marriage, right? That's one. And two, the other extreme, they start dating and then they instantly start thinking about just getting into bed or having that one night stand, because they feel like if they don't give you what you want right now, right here, then you might not call them again. And that is what we were taught. A lot of persons were taught that, guys only want one thing, and girls don't give him whatever because he won't stay with you. But then now, when as you get older, they're like, well, if I give him, maybe he'll stay. A lot of us don't know how to date. And we need to stop calling people thoughts and hoes when they have a little fun. The difference between you having your fun and them having their fun is that they actually talk about their fun. You just hide yours. So, moral of today's video: leave people and their sex life alone, please and thanks. Leave people and their sex life alone, because not because you're doing your thing in secret means that you are any better than someone who is putting their story or putting who they are out there. Leave people alone. And stop shaming people. Oh my God. So, my best friend Shantae, she loves ribs. But she became, I think, she has a plant-based diet now. So she doesn't really eat meat. I think she only eats fish. I don't know. And she tried to get me to come on the diet. Won't work. Won't work. I'm gonna eat this off camera. That's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and practice social distancing. And you can eat some ribs while you're at it. And don't forget to come back next week for another awesome video. Imani out.